In a recent update that has captured the attention of fans and followers alike, Isabel Rock, Jacob Roloff's wife, opened up about the ongoing tensions within the Roloff family. Known for their reality television fame from Little People, Big World, the Roloff family has often shared both their triumphs and trials with the public. However, Isabel's candid remarks have shed light on a more contentious aspect of their familial relationships, particularly her strained connection with Matt Roloff, Jacob's father. As she provided insights into their current situation, especially regarding the management of the family farm, it became evident that these personal conflicts are far from resolved. Isabel expressed her frustrations regarding the dynamics at play, pointing out that while the farm was once a symbol of unity and collaboration, it now feels like a battleground for differing opinions and unresolved issues. Her comments not only reflect her personal feelings, but also resonate with many who have experienced similar family strife. The tension between Isabel and Matt has been brewing for some time, exacerbated by contrasting visions for the farm's future and past grievances that remain unaddressed. As she navigated the complexities of family life under the spotlight, Isabel emphasized the emotional toll these conflicts have taken on her and Jacob. The couple's journey has been marked by challenges that extend beyond typical family disagreements, revealing how deeply intertwined their personal lives are with the legacy of the Roloff name. With each passing day, the stakes grow higher as they grapple with not just familial expectations, but also the pressures of public scrutiny. This unfolding narrative invites viewers to consider the broader implications of family dynamics in the context of fame, highlighting how even the most successful families can struggle with internal discord. As Isabel continues to voice her concerns, the question remains, can the Roloff family find a way to reconcile their differences, or will these tensions continue to shape their story? Isabel Rock did not hold back when addressing the growing rift between herself and Matt Roloff, making it clear that years of frustration have culminated in an inability to maintain a cordial relationship. In her update, she described Matt as increasingly difficult to work with, citing his rigid control over the family farm and unwillingness to compromise as major sources of contention. According to Isabel, Matt's leadership style, marked by stubbornness and a reluctance to delegate responsibilities, has made collaborative efforts nearly impossible. She explained that despite attempts to communicate and find common ground, discussions often devolve into arguments, leaving little room for resolution. One of the primary points of friction, Isabel revealed, is Matt's tendency to micromanage operations on the farm, which she believes stifles progress and alienates those trying to contribute. She recalled instances where she and Jacob proposed changes aimed at improving efficiency or adapting to modern farming practices, only to be met with resistance. "He doesn't want to hear new ideas," Isabel said, expressing frustration over what she perceives as Matt's refusal to evolve. This clash of perspectives has led to mounting resentment, particularly as Isabel and Jacob attempt to carve out their own roles within the family business. Beyond professional disagreements, Isabel also hinted at deeper personal issues that have contributed to the breakdown in their relationship. While she did not go into specific details, she suggested that past experiences have left her feeling unsupported and undervalued by Matt. These lingering wounds, combined with ongoing disputes over decision-making authority, have created a dynamic where communication has become increasingly strained. For Isabel, the culmination of these factors has made maintaining a civil relationship with Matt feel like an insurmountable challenge. The dispute over the family farm has intensified as Isabel Rock and Jacob Roloff push for greater autonomy in managing its operations, while Matt Roloff remains resistant to relinquishing control. Isabel expressed frustration over the lack of clarity regarding ownership and decision-making power, noting that despite their contributions, she and Jacob often feel sidelined in crucial discussions. She described a scenario in which they propose initiatives aimed at modernizing aspects of the business, only to face pushback or outright dismissal from Matt. This dynamic has created a sense of stagnation, preventing them from implementing changes they believe are necessary for the farm's long-term success. Jacob, too, has voiced concerns about the difficulties of navigating farm management under his father's oversight. He has previously spoken about wanting more responsibility but encountering roadblocks that make independent decision-making nearly impossible. The tension escalated further when Jacob and Isabel attempted to establish clearer boundaries regarding their role in daily operations, leading to heated exchanges with Matt. Their desire for a structured agreement, one that would delineate responsibilities and financial arrangements, has been met with skepticism, deepening the divide between generations. Complicating matters is the legal ambiguity surrounding the farm's ownership. While Matt retains formal control, Jacob and Isabel argue that their labor and financial investments entitle them to a more defined stake in the business. They have reportedly sought legal counsel to explore options for securing their position, a move that has further strained relations with Matt. What was once a shared family endeavor has now become a battleground of conflicting priorities, with no immediate resolution in sight. The escalating tensions surrounding the family farm have inevitably seeped into Jacob and Isabel's personal relationship, placing a significant strain on their marriage. Isabel openly acknowledged that the stress of dealing with Matt's resistance, coupled with the uncertainty surrounding their role in the farm's future, has taken a toll on their emotional well-being. The constant friction and lack of resolution have led to moments of frustration and exhaustion, making it difficult for them to focus on building their own life together without the weight of external pressures. Jacob, too, has felt the burden of these disputes, as he finds himself caught between his loyalty to his father and his commitment to supporting Isabel's vision for their future. In previous interviews, he has admitted to struggling with the emotional complexity of the situation, torn between honoring his upbringing and asserting his independence. The ongoing conflict has created an undercurrent of tension in their household, with disagreements sometimes spilling over into personal interactions. Despite their best efforts to remain united, the persistent battles over the farm have tested their patience and resilience as a couple. At times, Isabel has expressed concern that their marital bond may suffer irreparable damage if the situation remains unresolved. The pressure of navigating both familial obligations and their individual aspirations has forced them to confront difficult questions about their long-term plans. Whether they can withstand the weight of these struggles remains uncertain. But one thing is clear: their ability to navigate this turmoil together will determine the strength of their relationship moving forward. As Isabel Rock's candid remarks about her strained relationship with Matt Roloff gained traction online, reactions from fans and media outlets were swift and varied. Many supporters of Little People, Big World took to social media to express sympathy for Isabel, acknowledging the difficulties of navigating complex family dynamics, particularly under the intense scrutiny of public life. Some fans praised her honesty, arguing that her willingness to speak openly about the tensions within the Roloff family was refreshing in an industry often dominated by carefully curated narratives. Others, however, remained divided, with some defending Matt's stance and suggesting that generational differences and business disagreements were inevitable in a family-run enterprise. Looking ahead, the Roloffs must confront the possibility of either finding common ground or facing a more permanent division. Reconciliation would require open communication, mutual respect, and a willingness to adapt to changing circumstances, an undertaking that demands effort from all parties involved. Alternatively, should the rift deepen, it could lead to a reconfiguration of roles and responsibilities on the family farm, potentially reshaping the legacy they have built together. Ultimately, the lessons learned from this tumultuous chapter may serve as a catalyst for growth, prompting the Roloff family to redefine their relationships and navigate the complexities of their shared history with newfound understanding. As they stand at this crossroads, the choices they make will undoubtedly influence not only their individual paths, but also the enduring narrative of the Roloff family legacy.